Hi everyone, I'm just showing you now what I've done so far. I've actually put this unit together from the Crafty Embleys boxes. They're not done, I've got to put the shelving in. So there's shelving in to go in these, and that is going to be along one side of the wall. It's quite a big project that I'm going to do. It is a room, but and this will be the shelving unit. I'm going to put doors on here at the top, pull-out drawer at the bottom, and then a shelving in between. This one's going to have shelving on, and this one's also going to have shelving on. But I'm just going to show you some of the things that I've been making. Now, do you remember the books I did? Well, I've kind of like got this one nearly done. I'm just going to put the front emblem on and the bits here. I'm going to decorate that up a little bit more. But as you can see, it's all coloured and silver around the outside. I mean, look at me, I'm blathered. You know, that's just a book that was going to stand on the shelf somewhere. I have made this little box, and I just made it out of chipboard. Used some alcohol ink on it, and then some bronze rub and buff. And what you see is it's going to house 6 or 7 of these wands, and we have all different ones. Oops, let me just pop that one back in properly. So that was easy enough to make. It was just done with little strips of chipboard, and you've seen the ones, so I'm just putting that on there. I have coloured the white bird cage in like a bronzy colour. Sorry. Like I say, I've done some of these. This is a little scroll. These are some miniature bottles already. The bird cage, which I've now got to put, I think I'm going to put a fairy in that, not a bird. And then I'm just going to show you some of the books. These are some of the books I've done. And the bag that I cut up, inside the bag, on the floor of the bag, if you like, was some material. I'm just going to get a piece of that to show you, if I can find it. Here we go. Was this? It's like a foam back. And then this had a material with a texture. So I cut that out of the bag and covered the books. And what I've done for the books is dominoes. They're just small dominoes inside. I mean, they're not that clever, but they're not supposed to look neat. And I've just done them in different colours, gone over them with alcohol ink, all different colours, and then used the rub and buff. Added some of the emblems that I've got. So that's that one. Here's a bigger book. I used 2 dominoes in that one, but when they're on the shelf you're not going to see that. Leaving the page open slightly with the emblem on. Oops, one on the side there, which has slipped round. I'll take that off and put that on properly. Yeah. Like I say, I've still got the scrolls to finish. Here's another one. I've got several scrolls to do. Then I've done this book. So it just looks like an old-fashioned book. Yeah, that's that one. And then I did that one as well. Do you remember those? It was one book and I cut it into 2. With all the pages in. So I'm just doing different things. I'm having to use what I already have, because I'm not buying anything for this. I've also done a couple of these. Mops, the old-fashioned mops, and this was done with the trim from Linda. That's Excaliburnation, so I have put it to good use, Linda. And these were skewers. I just alcohol inked them, and then I used the same alcohol ink on the ends like they were, you know, they'd been used. So there's a couple of mops there, and I have tried to keep it all into scale. This is the hats. This is a wizard's hat. I've not finished with it yet. Got to have an emblem on there, a W for wizard. Made out of a piece of foam, and that was one of those paper mache Tussie Musses, one of the small ones. So I just, you know, I have to use what I've got, and that's not finished yet. I've got to do that and put a little bit of trim on it, whatever. I did start the staff. Now I've got that end, that's finished. I'm not doing any more to that end, but this one I'm going to cover in. Thicken it up a little bit with some tissue paper with the Mod Podge, like I showed how to do the wands. So that'll put a little bit more to that, and that's going to be the staff for the wizard. So that's that. I do have this bottle that I'm going to be using. I don't know whether to put alcohol ink in it or a fairy. I might put a fairy in there, captured fairy, and then I'll loop that over and that will hang somewhere in the room. And then down here, whoops-a-daisy, hang on a minute. I've coloured all of the bottles. There's a lot of bottles down there. I'm not sure if I can tilt this back a little bit. I should be able. Whoops-a-daisy. So you can actually see those. And again, they're going to go on to the... dropped everything now. They're going to go on shelving. So the unit needs to be painted and done whatever I'm doing with it. I've not decided. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick this up because I dropped them. Not quite decided what I'm going to do with it yet. The actual unit, I don't know whether to make it look like real wood or I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Just trying to get that back. Right. So like I say, it's coming together. There's bits and pieces I'm just doing here and there, and you've seen the spyglass thing. And I'm just making bits and pieces up, and then hopefully when I've finished doing all of them together, because there's a lot more things to do. I need to do a cauldron, the table, the chest, some pictures for the wall, and then I will put it all together and you will be able to see, but it's going to be quite a big project. So I just thought I'll give you a glimpse of what I'm doing. Like I say, oh look, I keep dropping these blooming wands. They don't work. They don't work. Let me just take this out because this one's driving me nuts. There we go. And like I say, they were just... It's just using your imagination, and I've just used what I've got for various things. I like the books. I think they're coming on great. I'm going to put the emblem on that next. And it's that way. Yeah. Put the silver edge or the gold edge on them. And they're coming on. And it's just basically using bits of what you've got. I thought I'll do some domino ones and then put them in a stack. I do like them like that. I think they look cute. And I like the different coloured books as well. So yeah, coming along. And I'll show you when it's done. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.